And hello, everybody. We're here. We are here. Now, I would like to check out my barbarian before dipping in deep with the sorcerer hardcore, because I would like to remember how to play with this guy. I haven't played with him for a bit, and I believe my build is shifted over between being really fast or being really powerful. This is not my one-shotting build. This is my have a good time and kill everything build, or my farming build. Now, let's see if I have the materials needed to kill Duriel. I only have one egg. I have 18 shards of agony, and I have the body part. So let's go kill. Let's go over here and go for Varshan to get myself an egg. And I have to think about it with my build here. I have to look at my items. I have two different builds here with my dude. Okay, let me look at my stuff here. I do have the hammer. No, I don't. This is a different situation. So I have these different tabs. These different back cosmetics. Normally I have my flip-floppy gear in a separate tab. We have the upheaval thing. We have all this jewelry. I'm looking. All this stuff. I'll have all these options. Kind of hard to remember my exact other build. I was swapping out a handful of different items. Make it work out. But let's go into the Malignant Burrow and do Varshan. It'll just take me a second to kill these guys. I don't even know. I just want this helmet because it's transferable. It's usable by my other characters. Okay, let's just see what happens. It's gonna take a while to kill them, or to kill these enemies, but that's okay. I can run this 6 times. Attack speed. This is not my one-shotting build. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I don't know what my resistances are looking like here. Let's see here, my poison resistance 57. Whatever. Okay, so I did that, and I guess I'll run this a couple times until I get a few eggs, so I can do the Duriel thing back to back. Apparently, there's a higher drop rate for the time being, I think, for Uber Uniques from Duriel. So trying to go for the time being with this terrible build here. I'll have to look back through all my items and reassess, but for the time being I'll be using this right here. Hey there, Donald, you started a week ago. Awesome. Are you enjoying it? I'm sure you are. I am sure you are. Oh boy, I didn't reset the dungeon. What class are you? What class are you? Okay, let me, reset all dungeons. Druid, nice. Cool. Cool, now let me look at my gear here, because I have a whole second set of gear. Whoa. Where I swap out certain items. I know it's the Hellhammer. First of all this stuff here is garbage. Let's get rid of it really quick just to get fair and square. I'm trying to establish myself. Let's see here. Not those rings. Nope. Nope. These rings should be fine. Killing enemy while berserking can reduce my brawling skills. Movement speed, oh, this is a special. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is weird. This is the new weird item for farming stuff in the wintertime. So that is not what we'll be using. I will be using the Banished Lord's Talisman. That's right. And I will be using the combination of the Ring of Red Furor, right? And I will be using the Hellhammer. This other stuff is okay. I think this other weapon maybe. The one-handed weapons. What do we have? While berserking, I deal fire damage. Possibly. Thorns, maybe. Ancients that charge forth. Okay, these gloves can be swapped out for these other gloves, such as the Gore's Devastating Grips. Sure. The Rage of Harogoth versus the... I had some other chest, I think. Maybe. Yes, this one. This one with the extra poison resistance. Damage reduction per nearby flimflam. Okay, the head. We're not using the Godslayer crown, but we are using the Tusk Helm of George the Mighty. Okay. And I'm just making sure I have everything all lined up. There's many different things I'm using. These boots. No, I need Flicker Step. Yes. So I have my ulti accessed at all times. And this is good. I want the Unstoppable status. I'm trying to remember what my original build was. Everything's fine. This other ring, Brawling skill reset. There might be something better. Such as X-Fall's Corroded Signet to spread around the damage. Or one of these other rings. Let's see here. Basic skills. Overpowered Scouts. Charge calls forth Ancients. Now let's just look around. That could be what I need. Charge calls forth the Ancients. Because we need that part of my build. Okay. And now for my build, I have to swap out a couple things. In my skill tree. I will not be using Challenging Shout. I will be using between this and Unbridled Rage. Yes, I need Unbridled Rage because I have to spend more Fury. Okay? And I'm trying to maintain my state in the ulti as long as possible. This right here might work for now. Okay, jumping around. I might not need the leap. Let's see here. I might need something else. I'm trying to remember what we had before. We're not using this shout. I am using Rallying Cry, I guess. Oh, that's right. We need Upheaval. That's right. I think we're good now. Unstoppable status. Unstoppable status. Unstoppable status. Done. Because I have a synergy over here that whenever I am... Goodbye, Donald. Yes. 1 second. Here. Yes, these pants. Tybalt's will, while unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after, I gain resources. Okay. And I'm going to be doing all kinds of crazy damage. It's going to be wonderful. Let's put these items away. Wait a minute. Oh. Let's swap out this for Azurath. And... Yep, I have the thing that where charge calls forth some dudes. I think we're good to go. And then I have to change up my cosmetic look in just a moment. And I have these other points to spend. So, more critical strike damage, more overpower damage. I have to build that up right there. And attack speed. Let's drop that down a bit. Right there. Critical strike damage, I'm trying to build it up. Okay, over here we have... That's good. We're not trying to bleed them as much in my current build, but we are trying to deal more damage right there. Low to mobilized. And Fury generation. Damage reduction while berserking. All the stuff over here. We don't need this scout duration. And reduce the duration of control impairing effects. I'll hold off on that for a second. We're not focusing on thorns. Okay. Have a lot of extra points to throw around the room. Basic skills generate more fury. Core skills have a chance to make enemies vulnerable. Yeah, I need that a little bit because we have to get that from different angles. Good. Let's move back down the row here. I think I need the smallest amount. Level 1. Just to make sure that they're all bleeding at all times. And I will reduce the control impairing duration. And I'll make sure that I have berserking overlapping as much as possible. Whenever I go... whenever I do my... Well, I'm not leaping. So... There it is. Whenever I do my charge... A little bit. And... Bleeding effects slow enemies by 20%. That's what we need. Bare minimum. Each time I take damage, I gain Fortify. Let's not worry about that right now. And over here, increase my max fury. I want, right here, I heal as I spend fury. A little bit. Maybe. A tiny bit. Because I think it's going to overlap and become a barrier with my current build. And the last point is going to be somewhere. I'll just pull that back right there. And boom. Okay, let's just work with this. And let me go back to the main town and change my color back to red. And I have to practice for a second. I'm trying to remember what my build's all about with my barbarian before I go back down to my sorcerer. The Eternal Realm. Hardcore. My wardrobe. I have different loadouts. Load. Done. Alright, here we go. And then my mount. Change that out. Right over here. Bam. And boom. And some of this. Looking good. 7-6. There we go. No. I'm just going to walk out the back door and practice for a second. Oh boy. We got that. Got the whirlwind. And then we have the upheaval. Now I have to change out, I believe, probably my vampiric powers. Let me check this out really quick. We do want my... maybe the cooldowns. Let's find out really quick. Hemomancy. Extra health. Movement speed. Movement speed. What else is there? 1 second. No. 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 I think I have to change up my powers as well. Or my glyphs. Handling. I was trying to remember. We're not doing thorns. Nope. Fortify. There it goes. Critical strike chance. Cooldowns. Every 5 basic skills. There we go. That'll work out for the time being. Now, I believe my flicker step makes it where I'll have cooldown reduction as I evade through enemies. But there's already a ton of overpowered flim flam going on here. Now, if I had to go between charge and leap, I'd rather have leap. But in this case, I have this wall of enemies that works for me. And in this build, we have 151,000 attack power right now. So the goal with this build is to prepare for a big attack. But I think I'll be taking up this Hemomancy ability because it's really killing everything before I have a chance to attack anything. I have to directly attack. So let me just take off Hemomancy. There it goes. Much better. Now everything is not dying and I can actually attack him. Now remember, every time I use my unstoppable skills, I gain extra attack power. And with this build, I can do a tremendous amount of damage, in theory. I have to wait until I spend enough fury before it's ready. This is not the best spot. Let's just do a quick Tree of Whispers rotation. In the Blood Harvest. And then I'll end up at the Tree of Whispers and reset Varshan again. I'm trying to remember what this build's all about and get back into the swing of things. Now, charge is better than leap because leap does not have the unstoppable status and I need it. I'm already fast enough. See, in this build I have this mega shot that is up my sleeve. Secretly. Secretly up my sleeve. Bada boom. Yes! Let's dash on through. Remember, my cooldown is reset constantly. And I will be getting Fury. I have to increase the Fury generation. I'm just playing for a second until I identify an issue so I can change my glyphs out in just a moment. I coast on through to the other side. Remember, tomorrow is when the season ends. Yep. The end of the season. And I think I should maintain a seasonal or an off-season Eternal Realm character, non-hardcore, like this guy, or every previous season character. That big attack right there is the one that does it to him. Okay, so let's get this cooldown reduction thing active again. I took off Hemomancy. Alright. And let's put the cooldown reduction skill back on. Right there. Every time I attack 5 times, get some cooldown reduction. And I have to keep spending Fury. I have to also generate Fury. Now let's look at my glyphs at this point. Let's just see what we have active. I have... Oh, I don't care about the bleeding damage right now. More damage to vulnerable targets. Let's remove that for a second. No, let's keep that. I need that Desperate. I think I need my charge to guarantee a vulnerable status. Let's look at my charge. I think that's what does it. Yes, my charge will for sure make the enemies vulnerable. So, we want exploit. Let's slap that up there somewhere. Make sure it's good to go. It is. And we have Tears of Blood, which increases my overall damage, which is wonderful. Potion healing. Let's not worry about that. Well, it's important. It's extra damage while healthy. Overall damage. And we're not using shouts as much. Let's not worry about that skill. What else is available? Killing a bleeding enemy has a chance to reduce the cooldowns of my non-ultimate. No. After overpowering... Nope. Thorns. While berserking, I take reduced damage from elites and more damage while overpowered. While berserking, let's do that. Do that. For now. And it is lined up with the perks. Any more room? Nope, we are good. Oh, there's one more slot. So, Thorns. More damage to close targets. Damage reduction from close targets. More damage while fortified. Let's go with that. Boom. However, it needs to be strength or something. It has to be strength or something. I think. Rumble? No. I don't have many strength nodes. Might. Increase the power of magic nodes. Nope. We're only at 30 over here. Very interesting. Dexterity. Okay, it's dexterity. So, more damage to bleeding targets. Very, very nice. Because they're all going to be bleeding. In theory. There it goes. Or... this is what I want. Critical strikes grant 3 fury. Because we're sort of running out. And over here, I wanted... every time I swap weapons, I gain fury. Right there. It'll sort of add up a little bit over time. Increase damage to injured targets. Let's do this. There. They're all going to be bleeding, and all the bleeding targets are slowed. And I can reduce this a little bit. Boom. A bit more fury. Over here, we have it where, while using a slashing weapon, my it will cause bleeding. Indeed. Everything else is fine. And let's check out my expertise. We have it where all of my damage equals bleeding. Wonderful. Kind of overkill, but that's okay. So now whenever I swap weapons, I'll be gaining fury. And all that. Awesomeness. Auto kill. And if I attack the air, if I attack 5 times, I enter a quickened attack state. The moonrise state where I attack faster. Just a bit faster. And then my cooldowns start to reset all the time. Here you go, keep on marching on down the way. It would be great if they had a build loadout button. It's too hard to go back and forth between builds, especially after not playing in a while. For a while. Okay, let's go back down to Varshan. I think I'm ready. I'm just hoping to get lucky right away. Right away with the boss. With Duriel. Okay. Needs to be a bit faster, to be honest. I have something. Oh, yes. Yep. Damage reduction from burning enemies. That's what I'm trying to go for. It would be nice to have an extra chunk of basic attack speed. I can swap out something. I can swap out something maybe. But we will see. I think I'm fine though. Good stuff. Okay. So at this point, I'll go ahead and reset the dungeon and head back down to Varshan and knock him out a couple times. It takes 2 eggs from Varshan to summon Duriel once, and I already have stuff on me. I already have a bunch of the Shards of Agony that's needed as well. So, I'm trying to vaguely one-shot this guy. Is the goal. Yep. I have to spend a bunch of fury here before entering the domain. I'm also getting... I have to build up 300. And then I should be able to one-shot him. Okay, now I'm ready. Be good to go. Once I activate everything. Do this 5 more times. Here we go. Like that. Just like that, everybody. Just like that. And I'm just gonna act like everything is trash. It's gonna be all I care about is the eggs. Are the eggs. .com. It does take a quick second to build up for its time, but you know. Get this reset again. I wish it would make a sound effect right there. That would be nice. Diablo. Season 3. Okay, we gotta go through, build up, and knock down again. We gotta spend. Spend, and now I'm ready. Perfect. Hurry up. Now it's time again to fight and destroy Varshan. Number 2. Well, I'm glad I was able to restore my build. Didn't know what I mean. I got 1 egg from that rodeo. Yeah. Super powerful character. I need this final item. I never got the Shako helmet of yore. And I think I might get it because they increased the drop rate. So I have to fight this boss to collect his eggs. You know, hey there, Glenn Davis. If it ain't good old Glenn Davis from Kickflip. Yeah. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Dance on through, build it up, tear it down. Have to spend just a bit more. And now I'm good, right? Yep. And once I use my abilities, I should have a full fury bar. I can do it 3 more times after this, and then I'll go into the Helltide and try to get some Shards of Agony. Or Living Steel, so I can then spawn the Grigori boss to get the Shards of Agony. That's what I'm doing right now. And then whenever I'm done, whenever I exhaust all of my material, I'll call it quits. And then I'll swap back over to my Sorcerer. Okay. We're just going to break down everything. Reset it again. Mm-hmm. And again. Giddy up. As we wrap up this season. Yay. Oh, I just wasted the skills. So this time I'm not going to do as much prep work, okay? It's going to take maybe more than 1 second to kill him. Yep, more than 1 second. Like 2 seconds. Alrighty. Then just a couple more times. And then we head on down. Do it again. We'll do the Helltide. Yay. I'm sure people will start playing this game again. I'm sure a lot of people stop playing it after they finish the season and everything. Then you come back, especially when there's a really cool update. But right now, it seems like everyone's playing that terrible game, Pal World. What is up with that? What is up with that? Okay, here we go. Yay, for 31 million. And I got an egg. Okay, we're almost done here. I'm currently at 8 eggs, so I can do 4 Duriel boss fights. 4 of them. Do it again. In Varshan. I'm not sure how many more times. It's sort of the end-game cycle. You farm these materiums. Whoops. Whoops. I wasted that ability. Yes. Oh, well, we're done. Cool. So now I have to... I'm going to teleport across the map all the way over here to the Helltide. You know? To the Helltides. Yep. So I want to make sure to get the living steel. I have 48 minutes remaining here. And I'll be dishing and dashing through the fields of yore. It would be great to go back and forth between my 2 different builds, because to be honest, that other build's better for farming a bunch of stuff. 1 second. So, if I could go back and forth between, that'd be great. Let's try to not, for now. Go up and around. And get some living steel. Have a little route. If I did have a quick swap button, I totally would, so maybe I will. Alright, let's go ahead and do that right now. It's part of my conditioning to be able to swap between 2 different states and have the items ready. Let's go back to the main town and want to change my look really quick, swap out a couple skills, and then have an extra tab in my stash box designated for the other build, if I could, with the tricky part being able to swap between 2 different states. Food. There it is. Now, let's see here. Frostburn. Have to have some sort of area where I can have the items separate. So Hellhammer goes inside. This weapon goes inside. This amulet. This ring. This chest. This glove. This helmet. Maybe. And jeez. Kind of crazy. So many items. Yeah. We're going with the helmet. The Godslayer helmet. For the ice damage. Okay. And we're going for the... the Frostburn gloves, I'm pretty sure. If I can get them somewhere. We have... Trying to see here. Second. I know I have the other sword. Ezreal Wrath. Want to use. Right here. Bam. And this other weapon that gives me attack speed. Yep. And this weird thing. After 30 seconds of Knight's Grasp, gain Dawn's Haste. Attack speed by 30%. And movement speed by whatever. While empowered by the Midwinter Ward, killing enemy reduces Knight's Grasp 30%. Whatever. I'll use it. And then my other ring. This Brawling Skill ring. I'm going to put this ring... Other tab. There. And for the amulet, we have this movement speed weird amulet somewhere. Right there. Critical strikes grant movement speed. Yep. And the Rage of Hadogath for the cooldown reduction. That's right. And where is the Frostburn Glovey Poo? I'm working with that cold damage a bit. I can find it. Oh, it's right there in my inventory. There we go. Chance to freeze. Blah, blah, blah. And now I can move back and forth between these two different builds. Besides the glyphs. The glyphs are different. It's a tiny bit different. Okay. But now I should have movement speed. And I'll put a couple different skills on my hotbar. Am I using Wrath of the Berserker? I'm not sure. I'm not actually. So... pull that back right there. We're not using the hammer attack, so I'll pull that back right there. We don't need the extra fury. Pull that back, and we do want extra bleeding and extra leaping. Gain the flim flams right there. Extra speed for a second. I want to leap at him, and this right here is going to be a shout. We want the other shout, because this is going to give me something. Oh yes, thorns. Thorns kill everything as I run by, you know? Crazy stuff, I know. And I want them to take a bunch of bleeding damage over time. Extra thorns. Very nice. And over here, bleeding effects do all kinds of weird stuff to them. And cool. And back over here, I will unequip Fury thing. I want the Berserker healing. But I do want the critical strike chance against bleeding targets. Dexterity. Boom. Okay. And this other cooldown reduction thing. Disembowel versus the willpower ability, so I'll get rid of Imbiber. And go for the willpower. Done. So that's between two different builds here. And I'll change out my horse just so that I know what's going on. Between my two different horses of power. This is the fast horse. Fast horse. Blendor. Blendor. Yes.
Until next time.
Extra blue. So now I think we're good to go. As for my elixirs, Viral Morning, increase all stats, and let's go for extra strength. Back down to the incense dude. Got about 40 minutes remaining in this thing. My goal is to get some living steel. Let's go for the incense. I want the ancient times. I need 4 Blightshade. Done. So now we have all 3 incense. Boom, boom, boom. And attack speed. Even better. What do you say? Got the Grandfather Doombringer. Bunch of thorns on me. Very nice. Extra thorns. And over here with my vampiric powers. Cooldown reduction. Get rid of that thing right there. And movement speed. We want the Hemomancy. Do we? Or extra thorns. Extra thorns, It's always the extra thorns ability. Like, where is it? This one. Thorns has a chance to deal more damage and chill enemies. Do that one. So now I need 2 more packs of Ferocity. And I will remove some packs of Eternity on my gear. So I will remove that. So I need 3 Ferocity. I can craft these things. 3 Ferocity.
Don't waste that.
And now there we are. Cool. Yep. Casting skills heals me, blah blah blah. Super duper healy. Awesomeness. Easy peasy. Good to go. Hop down the middle. And I'll be trouncing through the battlements of Yore. Right on through the battlements of Yore. Yeah. This should be a nice fun build full of hip hopping. 1 second. Actually, it's not going to have the extra charge minions running with me, but it's going to freeze them up quite well. Hey there, Steve. I'm doing some last minute uber unique farming, and I was creating a hardcore sorcerer for the past couple days, and I'm still doing that, but we have 1 day remaining, and I figure I might as well try to remember how to play as my barbarian since it's been so long. After scrubbing through all my characters and everything, I went through all my characters, scrubbed everything, got rid of all the stuff from Season 1 in my stash box, and got rid of the extra characters. Right? So now, I went through this dude, and I learned how to play as him again, and I killed Varshan a couple times, got some eggs, and now the Helltide is active, and I moved my build back to the fast thing. After going back to the one-shot thing, and I tested it, and it worked. I was able to one-shot Varshan. I was about to go farm Uriel like 4 times or 5 times or something until I was out of resources. I heard that they upped the uber unique drop rate, and I still need that helmet. Dang it. Tomorrow is the new season. Oh, you had to go visit the Navy? We can... Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Yep. But hey, at least I'm getting back into it. I mean, You came right at the right time because I was about to step away for a second, fill my coffee cup, and do this hardcore grind of this area, and then do Uriel a few times. And I have 18 shards of agony and 8 mucus lick egg, but the hell tide's active, so I'm gonna be doing it right about now. Okay. You said that you purchased a bunch of eggs and whatnot. I can do that today. There's probably I'm surprised that the chat box here isn't filled with people trying to farm Duriel. They probably are, actually. Why are people trying to farm blood for? I don't know. Weird stuff. Alright, I'll be right back, okay? Hello and welcome to the rest of your life. Starring me. Oh yeah. Dismiss. Rock and roll. So, I'm in my super fast build. Just use my incense. Attack speed. And I'll be curving up and around this map here. Right to about there somewhere. Been a while since I played. Yay. This should be fun. Yep. Well, I'm not using Hemomancy, so I think it's best if I use Chemomancy. Actually. Because then they all die. There you go. And now they're all gonna die. Right now. So the stream might look better than normal, people. Because I increased the bit rate a bit. By a couple thousand. Mm-hmm. Now, I might swap out my gloves here. Because I'm missing the ability to have a line of ancients march with me whenever I do my charge. Good old Diablo. Yeah. I'll be going back to my hardcore character in a bit. It's a lot more exciting sometimes. Well, that's nice and frozen right there. That's good stuff. Now, compared to a wizard, man, or a sorcerer, sorry. Sorcerers sure can freeze pretty darn easily. This is sort of pathetic in comparison. In theory. So I made it to the spot. Gonna go up and around. And there's a plant over here. Thank you very much. And bada boom. Light shade. All the stuff we don't want to spend. Go up and around all these corners. Remember, all this stuff is going to collapse to the eternal side. Yeah. And basically, I think all of my characters on the eternal side are going to be former seasonal characters. If I want to make a new character, it's going to be at the beginning of the season, or a hardcore character. Sort of thing. I might save the rogue for the season after that. We'll see. I'm gonna go across the map over here until we encounter a nice event. I should go straight there. Just trying to meander all the way down to the bottom corner. And then back up again. Yes. Loads of aberrant cinders. I'm still collecting all these plants as well. It's all going to be compiling again for the future. 50 Drifty. Full of fun and joy. All these extra spiders with goodies inside. They die twice, you know. More than twice. Waiting for the book. There's a fiend rose right there. We need it. A whole different server, a whole different, realm than the eternal side, and from hardcore as well. Hardcore is completely different, so these resources don't cross over. But I've stumbled upon an event. Yeehaw. As long as I make these enemies bleed, we're good to go. Hey there, Evelyn. How's it going there, buddy? Welcome. Season 3 is tomorrow. I'm doing some last-minute flim-flamming. Last-minute flim-flamming, you know? Before it's time. Not today, Zerdin. Gonna go up and around and back down again 5 more times. Mark this spot right here, and I'll be heading there. Trying to get 300 of these cinders to open up that living steel box. On the hour. On the hour. There's a harbinger. Man, it'd be fairly wonderful once to have build loadouts. I can easily bounce back and forth between my states. Especially if you're like a druid or something. Get extremes. So fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm hopping back over to that event around the corner. So fast. Don't even notice. Go that way. Not that one. I saw an event running. Is it still running? Probably not. It's over now. I missed it. But we can get everything else here. All these thorns I have on me. It surely is easy. I'm doing fantastic. You know that I'm an artist. You can contact me on Discord and I can share my work with you. I can create graphics for your channel if you want. I'll show you my portfolio. Here's my name. Contact me on Discord. Something like that. Something like that, buddy. Am I hired for the bot farm? Whatever. I would love to show you my work. Contact me on Discord. Yes. And down again. Let's go. Okay, so I'm heading toward this thing right around the corner in a moment. Then we're gonna go all the way back down again with this box right over here. So fast. All the way down to the far corner. Oh, there it is. Right here. livingsteelbox.com. And there will be 5. Go over here. Trying to get back into the cycle. I'll go all the way back across the map here after this event. We do have time. If I do any ability, this shoots out tendrils of blood that kills everything around me. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go right about now. Jellallo. One more time. Last minute farming. There's 2 more captives in the area, right down below. I can leap to freedom, as you can see. One more. And then all done. Yeah, I feel like the Sorcerer is really powerful after playing for a bit. Lots of protection. Lots of layers of protection, you know? Oh no. Well, going all the way across the map here. To the other corner. Some blight shade in my pocket. Got about 22 minutes remaining in the Helltide, and then I'll get on down and fight Gregory for a bit after swapping my build back over. Didn't know what I mean. And then I'll probably buy a stack of mats. I just wanted to get back into the cycle and do it the legit way for a moment. Faster. Right over here. Up and around and back down again. There's an event right here. Light shade on the side. Thank you. There we go. Beautiful. Can't destroy me now. Oh no. Mission completed. Event is over in like 3 seconds. I probably could have farmed that for a bit, you know, and not completed it. Is what I believe. Heading up and over toward the next point of interest. Right over here. Pretty easy. Up, up, up. I'm going extra fast. There's ways to refine these things. All these bears. My whirlwind of power. Yeah, I think in this build I get more powerful as I deal damage, as I maintain it. Get more and more powerful. I'm at 124 now. Let me go up and around this way for a bit. Here, there's a few more event locations. Go extra fast. And we don't want to miss on the event. Sometimes I barely miss the event. As you saw how quickly I completed that last one. Yeah. I believe my thorns are extra high, so I really can just stand here. I have super high thorns. But this is a Helltide, so we don't really want to die. There is consequence. The hemomancy works even if I just swipe the air. There you go, just a bit more. Back and forth. Faster. We have to go faster. Whoa. All done. Okay, we're heading down the map. I'm at 170. Get all these corners. That's possible. I've opened up one box. I can open up another. Yay. Swipe on through. At least there's no duping in this game as far as I can tell. This is a case where I feel like it's worth it to purchase things or trading because it's so expensive. I feel like they're fairly priced. It's like 5 million per. It's a fair price. To the point where it feels like I'm working for it. There's nothing over here. Well, I guess there is something over here. Get these edges really quickly. I just need 100 more. Before you even notice. Awesome. Can't wait for that next season. It's going to be wonderful. Tell you what. My next gameplay session for Fortnite Save the World is going to focus on harvesting 40,000 more iron, at least. And I have to go back through and refine the defensive layout. Took 2 hours today, at least, during the actual defense itself. The Wave 30 endurance was completed. Took a long time. I have to build up for another endurance event. And expand all my storm shields. Just some long-term growth in Save the World. What's going on there? Yes. Go. We have to do this. Hey there, Clara. I'm offline again and again. Am I? Saying that? Like right now? Or what? Let me see here. I am. Let me reduce my bit rate. Let me reduce my bit rate. Sorry. It doesn't like it. Let's bring it back down to 6,000. That should fix it. I had it up to 12,000 and I don't think... I fixed it. It was too high. I fixed it. I'm sorry. Bitrate is too high for certain services. I'm restreaming through different services. I fixed it. I fixed it. I had to adjust my bitrate. I was experimenting by streaming at 12,000 as opposed to 9,000. But I've read that 6,000 is recommended, but you know. I'm trying to find the correct balance here. My apologies, dear friends. Gotta find the right level. Lower is better sometimes because people are watching on different devices. I just don't really want a blurry stream. A blurry stream. Coming. Okay. Get back around to this box somewhere. Right there. I need like 11. Hey there, Bunny. Welcome. Do you stream daily? If so, you can check out my portfolio. I'm an artist of sorts. Maybe we can contact each other on Discord and I can show you my entire portfolio. We can discuss my work and how I can help you increase your viewership. I love what you're doing here on your channel. But I can help you with perhaps some graphics, you know, some graphics. Artist. I'm joking. Hey, look at that. I was right. Look. Bonnie over here says, Do you like artwork? Can I show you my work? Send your Discord. Look at that. It's predictable. Not even responding to what I'm saying. It's a bot farm or something. It's random people saying, "Hi, I'm an artist. I would love to show you my work. Contact me on Discord." I get that like 4 times a day. Weird. I'm an artist of sorts, you see. I would love to show you my work on Discord. Send your Discord. ¿Y dónde estás es los Discord? Okay, well, I got the living steel. I think we're done here. I don't need anything else, so I'm going to now leave this land behind and face the head on down to Gyalkul, and I'm going to reorient towards playing Duriel. That guy. And maybe I'll find people standing outside. So now we have to complete the practice. I wanted to move in and out of my build to see if I could. What we have to do, back and forth. Alright, I'm just going to break this down here for supplies. I'll change everything over again. I have this whole tab right here. Where I can then, boom, swap each of these items out. Right here. Each of these items out. Chest. Well, that's a bunch of different stuff right there, you see. Now I'll put all the stuff back into this tab right here. And hopefully that was enough. Hopefully that was enough. And now I have to swap my skills out. And my skin out. And my horse out. And my glyphs out. Ooh. Yeah. Skills. So we're not doing this. We're... Oh boy. That. Just the smallest amount. Thorns. Bleeding that. We already have the thing going. Fair amount of thorns. We don't want this shout. Nope. That is. We're not doing the leap. We are doing this. And that. And that, I think. Sure. And then we have boom, boom, boom. I hear you say wayo, wayo. Wait. There, boom. And we need 2 more points. This attack speed thing. Or better yet, something here. Here, we want this upheaval. And it stacks 6 times. There it is. Done, done, done. Over here, we don't want the bleeding damage thing, and we don't want... this is willpower. I'll swap it out with the potion healing max damage situation. Right there. And berserking. More damage to vulnerable targets. All enemies will become vulnerable all the time. I think that's good. Good to go. Damage while berserking, sure. Okay, we're good to go across the board. Yes. Yes. And yeah. One more time. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. I'll swap out my horse skin on the way out of town. head down to Duriel. Right about now. Should be fine for the most part. Let him know I'm coming. Here we go, down to Duriel Town. I have 768 million. Let me enter the trade chat. Yeah. Duriel bus plates. I'm not even sure how expensive they are. I'm heading there right now. Right now for the spawning of the flim flamming. Time. Okay, let's see what happens. I could almost one-shot him, I think. Oh boy. I might need, like, poison resistance or something. But we'll see. Let me check out my stuff here. Hemomancy. I'll leave Hemomancy on because there's issue halfway through. Let's just fight this guy. Not going to be a problem. My poison resistance is at 70. See? I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Duriel time. Time to fight and kill Duriel. I'll do it 4 times. Wish me luck. Here's number 1. And then whoa, almost one-shot him. How about that? How about that, folks? I was impressed. There you go. All done. Tuscum of George the Mighty. Oh, and that was 1. Now we do it again. Oh my gosh, I need the helmet. Here we go again. Trying my darndest here. Oh boy. Here we go. Saving everything up here. I can keep asking the chat if they have anything for sale. I'm not sure of the default price, and I kind of forget what the price goes for. Is it 5 million per? I don't know. I don't know. But here we go. Again. Woo-wee! I should take my incense. And whoo, I got him before he went underground. I am strong. I am strong. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do it again. I am strong. I'm doing it. Wait. Wait. Oh boy. Invite. Oh boy. And I'm gonna reset the dungeon. Done. Yeah, baby. We're doing it. Full party, baby. Yay. That means I can do it at least 4 times. Because everybody's going to pay for their own. Oh yeah. Here we go. Are they coming? I'll pay for the first one. 5, 4, 3, now. Whee! It was a big chunk. Spend, 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 and oh no, I'm dizzy. Twice. All done. Hand over the helmet, please. And again. One day. One day. Let's reset this thing. Gotta wait. Okay, now. Oh, I didn't go in early. No. Nope. Maybe. Here we go. And now somebody else is going to pay for it. You kidding me? Tag all the stuff. It's trash. We're waiting for that Harlequin thing. $45 million. Nice. Woohoo! 45 million damage. Yes. Let me avoid this guy. We are doing it. And again. I'm gonna drop a bunch of stuff right over here in the corner. all these rares just for a second. I need to stop picking them up. Go for this one. Okay, again, I'm resetting. Boom, sorry. Oh. Yeah. Next time I have to go back to town. Those guys totally went back to town. Okay. The vote failed. You have to do it again. Spelling. And then I'll be ready. Someone leave.
Anything you like?
Come on. We're almost ready. Want to buy shards and eggs. Shards and eggs. Where is he? Am I alone? Oh no. I'm not gonna get the helmet, am I? Am I? Ew. Hopefully my teammate has some parts. Oh no. I'll let my teammate pay for it first. Okay. Moment of truth. I'm immune. We go back across. I spend. And unstoppable. And boom. Got him. 48 million. Yahoo! Yes. I got it. Plus 28 all stats. Oh my gosh. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. I just got it, Dan. I just got it. I got it. I got it. favorite, please. The most rare item in the universe. I was trying to go for. It's the only item I didn't have. The Shako. Don't know how to pronounce it. You know, the Harlequin crest. I can't say it either. It's because it has +4 ranks to all skills. And +28 to all stats. And a bunch of everything. I've never even looked at the helmet, by the way. I didn't want to tease myself. I just vaguely heard about this thing being good that people try to go for, and I've never gotten it. I was trying to go for it, and today is the last day of Season 2, and I wanted to go ahead and dip in with my Season 2 character to try to go for it, and I only had a couple boss parts to do it, and I did it. You know, I only had enough for 4 rotations. I just killed Varshan a couple times for more eggs. I did the Helltide really quick to get some living steel, and I went over here to the boss fight, and I partnered up with some random people. I killed them like twice on my own, and then twice with some other people, and then one more time after that, and I got it. So now let's see how it really looks once I level this bad boy up. I am now complete. I am now complete. Are you not possible? Yes. Oh, no. 2292 extra health. That's really good. Plus 42 all stats. That's pretty good. Resource generation. It's pretty good. 18.5%. 10% cooldown reduction. Just flat across the board. Good stuff. And an extra 20% damage reduction. Now, the important thing here is +4 ranks to all skills. Because that's really good. Because there's a bunch of little points here and there. You know? And I was waiting for this item. Well, my point is, here is my current build, for example. And I have to alternate between 2 different states. Between going really fast or really impactful for boss fights. For the most part, I like to play in this other build where I run around all quickly and dashing and fast attack speed and so forth. Right? Now, you can see how I barely have points here, barely have points there just to activate something. Just a point here, a point there, just to activate something. So, having +4 to everything is amazing. What is unyielding is +4. If this was like unyielding, it would be +4 to all stats. This is +4 to all skills. So it's not like unyielding. I mean, whatever. It's like it's really good. Insane. You know, I was waiting for this item to complete my build because it'll populate everything. I haven't going to do it yet. It's so exciting. Because then I could really redistribute back everything once I have it. It's just the most amazing thing ever. I can't stand it. Just look. 3 points here, 3 points there. Boobity boobity boobity. Hey there, Ryan. You just purchased the Diablo bundle for PlayStation. You'll be happy that this game is awesome. And we can play together. It's cross-platform. Oh my gosh. So now comes the moment of truth. Now, my current helmet is pretty good. It has attack speed, damage while berserking. Big chunk here, but I earn a bunch of other points from everywhere else. Oh, the Diablo bundle includes Diablo 2, 3, and 4. That's cool. Diablo 2 Resurrected or something? Like the remaster for Diablo 2? Probably. Diablo 3 is still playable, I think. I'm sure it came with some other stuff, right? Anyways. Here comes the moment of truth. As we go home. 83. Oh yeah. Don the helmet of yore. And become one with the flim. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. There I go, bursting my own bubble. What they meant was +4 ranks to all skills. Literally, not the sub-skills, just the skills. Which I guess is in my case, sometimes you have an item, for example, like this Hellhammer, and it says +6 ranks to upheaval. That's really good, you know what I mean? So that plus the helmet equals super duper power. That's really, really, really powerful. Skills. Not skills, but skills. I thought it meant everything. In fact, I cared more about these weird little passive things than this garbage. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really even affect me with that. Watch. Putting that thing on, it didn't even really affect me. Besides, my charge is now super powerful. Rallying cry. Yep. My upheaval, of course. My whirlwind. My lunging strike. So, all of my basic stuff that I'm using to hurt the enemies, I'm more powerful. And there's more health on it. And it's just a matter of respect. Gotta use the helmet. No compromise. Nothing else matters besides that thing. Baby. Alright, so now, let's get fine-tuned here. Let's put a gem in it. I'll put a nice ruby in it for now. And then I'll go back down to the hardcore side. Say goodbye to this character. You wish there were mounts in Diablo 3? Yep. Okay, so now that we have that, I will now shift back over to the other side of your... This helmet goes back over here. And this helmet... back over here. So... now I have to sort of scrub this inventory, get it all nice and cleaned up before I end this character, because after today, all of this is going to be consolidated to one big old ugly tab on my Eternal Realm. Whenever Season 2 is over, everything from my current Season 2 character stash is going to be put into one stash tab, and I'll have until the entirety of the next season to scrub it. Yes. For the most part, I would like to just keep the items I'm using in my 2 primary builds, plus all of the uber uniques, and all the uniques in general. And everything else I can go from there and consider things. I do have some good items. So let's just work on that right now. Alright. So right now, really quick, this is a good moment in this game. Good moment in this game. Too bad, I don't think. Too bad you're not able to deconstruct these aspects into some sort of aspect dust or something. So now I'm going to swap my build back over to the fast build. I just want to see how it fares with this new arrangement. So, I think I have some other glove that gives me this one. This charge, but it's sort of lower level. Ooh. Well, not good. It has +4 rings of upheaval. I'm not using upheaval with this build, but that's fine. Okay. Let's just swap out this entire situation for that ring, this, boom, bam, all that stuff. And I'm using the Frostweave Glove for a chance to freeze enemies. Kinda silly though. You know, I'm not even some sort of wizard. There's my attack speed. Okay. I'll put all the stuff back on this tab. Okay, there's my chest. Cooldown reduction. Blah, blah, blah. Crazy pop. Unstoppable status. Those pants might be swappable, as a matter of fact. Or different options. We have options. Now, in the past, I would keep these pants or maybe this amulet in my inventory, and I'll swap them out in the middle of combat, and I become immortal. I have those two on. I think I'll do that again. And we have to find some other pants that I had. Not Tibalt's Will. Tibalt's Will? I think I had some other pants besides that. 1 second. Pull this out. You don't belong. You don't belong. Chests. That pant. Not that one. Oh boy. Ugh. Right there. That's all my other build. And organize. I only have 3 pants here. So. Damage in elite gives you a barrier. That's weird. That you'll ever even have that. Berserking duration. Lightning resistance. More damage after killing an elite. No. Okay, so what I have is fine. And there's Tibalt's Will. I'll get rid of this guy. Done. This weapon. Put you back. Yep, that's good. So now I'll pull out these other parts. These are all the glacial fissure sigils. I can break them all down, but Abattoir of Azure, all these elixirs, I can keep them as is. I have this extra ear. And we have all these other items. Tusk Helm of Joris the Mighty, Godslayer Helm, Soul Brand. Yep. Razor Plate, the Thorns. Currently I'm using Rage of Herodogoth, which gives me extra thorns, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Chance Unlucky hit to reduce the cooldowns of all my skills whenever I inflict bleeding on whatever. Pretty good. Builds of Crimson, that's for a different build that involves the Rupture ability. Okay? Ancient Oath, that's for the extra Still Grasp. Flimflam, I'm currently using the Grandfather Sword, which is a uber unique. Super rare. Overkill, that's different. Death Blow. Shockwave, does all kinds of stuff. You know, but not for my build. Ramal. Adnes. Ramal Adnes. Magnum Opus. Oh. You lose 2 fury per second and makes whatever skill you're using with that weapon do more damage. And chance to do more damage. You end up draining fury over time. But I'm using the Azure Wrath for some frost damage. Chance on my core skills to freeze enemies and deal more cold damage to them, and it has attack speed. I'm going to miss the attack speed on that helmet, though. Okay, and then we have the Butcher's Cleaver. I'm showing all the unique items, okay? When you critically strike an enemy, you have a chance to fear them. I was using this in a build at one point. Then we have the Fists of Fate Glove. Weird. My attacks deal random damage and weirdness. We're not doing that one. Passage to the Dawning Sky. That's good for... you gain resistance to the element that caused damage to you for a certain amount of time. Now, many of these items are universal, unique items that are applicable to anyone, to any class. So, once I pull them over to my Eternal side tomorrow, I'll have a nice assortment of items for my in-game characters, the Eternal Realm. And in reality, it's about using a seasonal character to grind for the new stuff. It just did, so I'm happy. It wouldn't be complete if I didn't get that last helmet. And I got it. 100,000 steps for that ground stomp. Walking Arsenal, Flimflam synergy. Panting Greaves, which is what I usually use. Bam. A good thing I checked. Ooh, what's happening here? Huh. Huh. Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening? I am still alive, right? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Alright, we're going back in. Deep dive into the season of the construct, gleaming treasures, insidious traps, and mechanical menaces. The construct begins tomorrow. Not sure what time. There was a countdown clock right there. In 21 hours. 21 odd hours. Look at that photograph. Mm-hmm. Time to amaze me laugh. My character is still being logged out or something. Gotta give it a second. Season of Blood's ending soon. Earn your Battle Pass rewards and vanquish Lord Zir's army of vampires before the season comes to a close, you schmo. Gotta give it a second longer, and be good to go. I expected that to happen. You log out and log back in too soon. Use Discord today. Does they call me Gooboberti? Yes. Okay, back to what I was doing before things got weird. Okay, so back to the organization. Making sure I still had it. Before things got crazy. Oh, wow. Oh boy, we're in Limbo Land. Good thing I still have that helmet. I was in Limbo Land. So, charge calls forth 4 ancients, maybe, no. If killing an enemy while berserking has a chance to reset the flimflams. Good to go. I'll put this stuff back in the box. So that minor organization I just didn't count. Okay, so now we're going through this whole box, putting stuff away. The Bolt's Will does not belong there, because I have it currently on me right now. And these other items are sort of important. Sort of. Whirlwind leaves behind Dust Devils. Level 796 though, so goodbye. Sorry. We don't. Well, Sorry. Oh. Gain armor per bleeding enemy. Basic skills gain attack speed. I'll keep that one. But over here, skills deal more damage based upon my primary resource. I'll get rid of that one. Whoa. Two of the same thing. Put it here. Guaranteed overpower when I shout. Cooldown reduction. Restore whenever I crowd control enemy. Red deal direct damage as a berserker. It's offset. Thorns has a chance to hurt all enemies around me. No boots. Increased crowd control duration. Whatever. I have increased crowd control duration. Nope. Over here. Leap creates an earthquake. Yep. Damage and elite gives me a barrier. Hammer the ancients. Fakes outward. I'll hold on to that one. Deal more damage while I have a barrier. Yeah. Berserking deals fire damage to enemies all around me. Charge calls forth ancients. Yep. Gain thorns while berserking. Each time a core skill deals direct damage to an enemy, my next charge or leak deals more damage. Yeah. More thorns while berserking. Two-handed. Nope. Critical strike damage with core skills. Increase my attack speed. Nope. Two-handed, basically. Two-handed slashing. Not going to work out. Sorry. Because that grandfather supersedes all. Yep. Yep, sorry. Basic skills grant damage reduction. No. Because I have a Harlequin crest. We don't need that garbage. These other items, maybe. Maybe. Okay, that's all good. And now, gain damage reduction per nearby enemy. I'll put that on this tab. Ooh boy. And charge calls forth a bunch of stuff. While berserking, I deal fire damage. Sure. And now it goes over here. There's two of the same variety, so I'll get rid of this one. Yep. Awesome organization. And now, I think I have to salvage these. All junk? Nope.
Come back if you need the floor.
Okay. I'll put that stuff back in. Then, these were all uniques. And then we have this stuff, all uniques. I'm leaving my build in the fast form. And there we go. And then I'll put the Amulet of Selig here. Along with the Temerity Pants. And the Bullbrand Chest. That stuff together equals immortality. So now I'll get the other consumables or whatever. Let's break down these gems.
The only merchant with jewels like these.
Not consumables. I want to get these packs in my inventory. All variety, including the cleansing. If I have it, I'll have to make some, I think. So, we have no acid. Okay. Make some acid. How about 200? Yep, and then I'll make 100 of each. I don't know what the stack is. 100. 100. Alright, cool. Like that. Okay. And then all these other aspects. Do I want to keep them? Let's go through my aspects and remove the ones that we don't need. Some of them I'm sure are worthy of my time. But we don't need a million because if they are going to be collapsing to my other character, extra keys. Can't break that stuff down. Got some body parts here. I'll keep the body parts on me, I guess. For this incense here. A million whispering keys. Those extra boss body parts. And now we have the weak stuff here. Weak precision for crit strike chance. I can't do much about it. Kind of sucks. But we have to have a position for each of these things, to be honest. They all need their own little position. I have a bit too many keys. Okay. Gonna have its own little spot here. Right there. And then all of these items. One tab. There's a lot of exquisite blood here. My goodness. I guess I can sell exquisite blood. Going. Boom. I am selling it. Selling it now. Come buy it from me. Okay. And I have all those extra keys. Distilled fear. Can't do much about all the rest of that. These glacial fissure things. Taking up all this room. All this Lord Zir stuff. Let's see if I can break this down. Taking up too much room. And all this incense goes back, and these other body parts go back. We don't need any of this stuff. Well, we need these. It's a shame that they don't stack up. It's weird. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I was asking to buy earlier. Alright. And last day, I'm just cleaning up my account here. You know, cleaning up my account. I got the Harlequin crest. Oh my god. On the 5th try. Right now, I want to see if I can break all this down and see what I get out of it. Sigil powder. Let's break it down. Alright. Okay, so let's go break all this down. Salvage all sigils. What do I get? Nothing? Well, I got a whole lot of sigil powder out of it. And now we're clean. Now I get to head on back down to my necromancer. Sorry, sorcerer. Yes. I got the Harlequin crest, people. Finally happened. I'll change my color back down to blue. So it's not confusing. Mm-hmm. All cleaned up. So clean. All the stuff, all these extra elixirs are going to collapse down. I'm excited and I can't stand. Done. Alright, that's done. Wash my hands with that character. Mission completed. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes. And now we enter. Go check out shop. It's been a while.
Hail,
Hail.
wanderer. Laid before you is the bounty of history.
Laid before you is the bounty of history. Come buy a cat today. Father's indignation. Indignation, of all things. You. The raiment of the watcher. The watcher of the raiment. Blood trail. Bathed in blood. I'm guessing it leaves a blood trail?
It stirs you, yes?
I'm just assuming it leaves a blood trail? Ooh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh boy. You need 1,200 more.
Some selection.
Something wrong with your horse. Need some lotion. Alright, going in. Hardcore style. Right about now. I can't stand it. I got it. I got it. Oh my gosh. So I'm going for a bunch of crowd control, tankiness, hardcore explosive freezing nonsense with some electricity thrown in. I'm just now getting new items. I've been upgrading whenever possible, staying on top of it every 10 levels, spending stuff, spending obols at the curiosity vendor, that sort of thing. And re-rolling items and upgrading and re-imprinting and so forth. Trying to focus on the Tree of Whispers activities and the occasional quick little side quest sometimes. But really, primarily, the Tree of Whispers. Yes. And I'll be doing that right now. And I'm level 40, so anytime whenever I feel like the moment's right, I will be diving back in, or I'll be trying to go for the capstone dungeon. I just don't want to die. Issue here is needing the elixir of death evasion, so that governs a bunch of my gameplay here. And as you can see, I need these monster parts and everything. I need the crushed beast bones right now. So now I have one, and I have the scroll of escape. Make sure to put this on my hotbar. It needs to be like right there. Scroll of escape. Right there. Boom. Really important. Right there. Done. My quest log should be filling up pretty soon. I'll pick up this quest in this town. I'll get ready to rock and roll. So tomorrow I'll be playing... Oh, my side quests are filled up. Tomorrow I'll be playing as a sorcerer. You know, for season 3. So I'm preparing by playing with a sorcerer today on hardcore Eternal Realm. Okay, I guess you could say in theory it's not that hard to not die. In theory. Okay, let's head out there and rock and roll with my abilities. Get stronger. Over time. And space. We're about to have a big import of a bunch of materials into the Eternal side. Okay, here we go. Very nice. See, it's slightly better than... It's really easy to freeze these enemies compared to my barbarian. Pretty constant. You gotta be careful. You know, this is hardcore. Whenever I level up a bit more, I'll be moving on into the capstone. You could essentially do it a bit early. Yes, I do love freezing them though, it's pretty cool. And I feel really safe.